To access the savings calculator from your dashboard, simply click on the calculator icon, then on the savings tile, and that'll bring you into the savings calculator. At the top there are some notes which we'll refer to shortly. For now, let's go straight down to the inputs. So we pop in the amount of years we want to invest for, first of all, then the initial lump sum investment, if any. So you could leave that at 0, but if you've got some money in the bank that you want to put into an investment plan, you can pop that in at the outset. So let's say there's 10,000 that you'd like to input at the start of the policy, in addition to the monthly premium. So we pop that in, and then the next field will calculate itself. That's why it's in blue. That just factors in the 1% levy that applies to investments and savings. Again, there's notes about that above. Then the net investment return we input here. So you can input whatever figure you want, but we'd strongly encourage you to look at the typical returns that are achieved for different risk levels and put in an appropriate rate. So let's say we decide to use a 5% gross return. We have to remember that all plans have management charges. So as 1.5% would be typical. So if we have a 5% gross return and 1.5% management charge, then we put in a net return of 3.5% here. The ongoing regular amount, let's say that's 500 per month in this case, and then we can hit calculate. And that'll give her different numbers if we click summary of results then. So the value after 10 years is 84,000, the total invested 69,300, and the growth is the difference between the two, so 15,460 in this case. That's of course subject to tax at 41%, and then at the bottom you can see the important caveats that should be read alongside that.